fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the February-March issue of Terebikun magazine because it comes with two new Ride Chemy trading cards, those being Kamen Rider X-Aid Muteki Gamer and then Ren King Robo. Now, obviously the main reason I picked this up was for the two cards, but this one is actually jam-packed. You get a ton of stuff with this issue. So you can see we have this little Ultraman Blazer manga, we have this Gotchard sticker book, and then the issue itself is just an extra giant issue with tons of pictures and everything. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put these two off to the side for the moment so we can take a closer look at this magazine. Now, of course, you have Gotchard here, but you also have our first official look at our new Sentai Boom Boomger. And then you can see over here we have looks at Valverad's Kamen Rider form, Kamen Rider Gotchard Daybreak, which is that kind of new fired up, some are calling it Guy Fieri form. But then we have a look at Kudo's Rider form as well. So there's a lot going on with this one. So I'm just going to start paging through some of the pages here. So this is a fold out, which looks like it's advertising a DVD. So I think that he's mostly going to use... Oh no, this is even different form. This is... I'm not quite sure what this is. So it looks like... Okay, as I knock this over. So there's going to be two new cards here. Looks like In Phoenix and Fire Mars. And then it looks like the form is called Mars Phoenix. So that's kind of neat. I guess this is going to be a DVD form. Hyper Battle DVD, I would assume. But that's kind of cool. Pop that back in there. But then here we go. We have some more to look at that magazine. But then over here, your first major look at Boom Boomger. Now, I know this isn't the first you're seeing it, but I'm saying this is probably their intended first appearance. And I think we've seen these scans. I think these have been all over Twitter and everything at this point. But I'm not a huge fan of the two wheels on the back. I'd rather like one large wheel on the back. Almost like a Tron disc. I was kind of hoping that this weapon they would store on the back like a Tron disc and then take it off and use it because it has a sword and a gun mode. But I don't know. They also have these two down here on the ankles. So maybe they're going to turn into cars or something at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But I do like the little weapon. I think that's kind of cool. So there is red, blue, and pink. And then we're moving on to some King Oger stuff. Spoilers if you're not caught up. And then this looks to be, I guess, part of the mecha. I think this might be one of the, vehicles that make up the new mecha. And then here is Gotchard, using the new power-up item for the driver, I think it's called the Gacha Igniter. It also looks like he can use it with other forms. That's kind of cool. And then here is Daybreak. And then here is Kudo's new form, which I say looks pretty cool. Pretty excited for this one. I think it's going to show up in, or maybe it did just show up in one of the movies. I think like the Winter movie. And then this is Valverad's like full-on Kamen Rider form. Yeah, I think this is the Gotchard and Geats crossover Winter movie. Some Gombarizing cards. Moving into Blazer. One day I gotta get caught up on Blazer. Maybe once it's over, I'll just binge the whole thing. It should be pretty close, honestly, at this point. Probably only 2 episodes or so left. Oh, looks like Gundam Seed is coming back. That's interesting. And then we have this manga with this fish. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Interesting. Looks like there's some color pages, some mazes, some activity spots. All that good stuff they like to put in there. Some more manga. Then we're getting into some Pokemon stuff. Trying not to take forever with this, but it is a large issue. And then here's some toys. Oh, that's cool. Looks like Job Braver is still going strong. Got some race cars down here. Some Pokemon toys up there. Some Blazer. Kamen Rider over here. Some Sentai as well. More toys. Some drawings. This looks to be some more manga pages. And then they actually include some Blazer playing cards. So this is actually, you can punch these out. And this is like, I think, a whole deck of playing cards. Which I think is pretty cool. That's just a fun little inclusion. I'm sure they're not the highest quality, but they're, you know, made of decent cardboard stock. So you can have yourself a little Ultraman Blazer playing card deck. So like I said, this is a really, really cool issue because it just comes with so much stuff. So just off the bat, you have the magazine here, which had a ton of great picks, has the Ultraman playing cards. But we still have the sticker book and the other manga to take a look at. So let's go ahead and check those out. So first up, we'll check out the Ultraman Blazer manga just because it's kind of small. And we'll get through this pretty quickly. But, I mean, really nice artwork. I wish I could read it, but I can't. But I can at least look at the pictures. And it's pretty cool. I'm wondering if this is kind of like a preview of a new series they're doing. Because this kind of looks like it's the first episode. Although Earth Garen's here. Oh, we got King Joe. King Joe's back. So, yeah, I don't know. But it's really neat. I think that's really cool. I'm happy they included it. Looks great. Really great artwork. Like I said, I wish I could read it, but still very cool. So happy that was included. And then lastly here we have the Gotchard sticker book, and you can see that this is where the two cards are included. So if we come around to the back and we open this up, break the sticker seal here. And then pop all of this out. Alright, so we have our two cards. And then I'm not quite sure what this is. This is just trash. Let me move this around. So this appears to be maybe, I don't know. I think it's showing off some Gamba Rising cards. Oh, this is cool. Kind of a nice look at everything going on here. Is there anything on the back? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, here we go. This is kind of a look at everything that's in the EX set. So here's your Legend card. Here's your parallels. The Vice parallel. 01 parallel. Legend gets a parallel. Geets gets a parallel. I have Saber already. This, I guess, is showing off the cards that come with these two items. And then we just have a cool look here at all of the different Legend Rider cards, their parallels. I'm going to have to really look at this later. That's actually really cool. Even has the secondary riders down here. That's really cool. It's just a neat little poster with a ton of cool stuff on it. Gamba Rising cards, Ride Chemy cards. That's actually really cool. The sticker book, I'm assuming it's just one of those things where it comes with the stickers. Yeah, here we go. So we got the stickers here on a sheet on the inside. And then it just has you put them wherever you want. But it's got some forms and stuff here. Even has some of the, you can see on the show, sometimes it doesn't get a full suit and just kind of turns into like a weird prop or a CGI thing. And they had some of those detailed out there. So this is almost like, does anyone remember color forms from back in the day where they would give you a backdrop and some stickers and you would just kind of like make your own little scenes with them? So that's kind of neat. I mean, I'm not going to utilize it more than likely, but still kind of cool. And then you can put the cards here to match what forms make what. Looks like a game that you can play, some kind of board game. So that's kind of neat. I mean, obviously I'm not the key demographic for that. You got a maze here. But still a cool little thing. Has some fun picks in it. And now that we've gotten through all of those, let's go ahead and check out our new cards. So here are our two new cards. We're going to take a look at Hyper Muteki first, or just Muteki Gamer, since this is the more exciting one. They've started doing Ride Chemy cards for Final Forms. Kind of reminds me of back in the day when they did Final Form Ride Watches. But I believe these will have the same sound effects as the main rider, or I should say the rider's main version in the driver, unfortunately. So just to take a look, here is X-Aid, and I believe all of these are the same, so they should read exactly the same in the driver. So yeah, unfortunately I don't think there's going to be any kind of new sounds, but we will test it just to make sure. But still, it looks really cool. I mean, the artwork and everything on here is nice. You have the nice holofoil, very sparkly. And now this just says it is a promotional card. PRM is the magazine series. And you can see that this X8 is from the same series. So, very cool there. Ranking Robo, it is new card art. So if we take a look at the other Ranking Robo that we had, this is from one of the roleplay toys. I can't remember which one at this point, but you can see it's part of the TCS series, and then this one is again part of the PRM promotional series. But so we get new card art there, which is fun. Appreciate that, but otherwise it should work exactly the same. So nothing super new there. But we'll play with them a little bit. We'll try them out in a bunch of the different roleplay items and just kind of check everything out. First up, we'll try them in the Gotchard driver. We have Muteki Gamer here. We'll most likely just say X-Aid. And you can see it even lights up pink. And he was matched with Hibiki. Love the X8 sound effects there. So again, this is going to be something that, you know, do you need to collect all of the Final Form rider cards? Your mileage is going to vary. You're not going to get any new sound effects, unfortunately, but they do look pretty good. And then we have our new Ranking Robo. Just new card art, so it should work exactly the same. And he, of course, pairs with Yami Bat. This is the super rare version from the EX phase. So I did try these two cards out and all the different roleplay items, but I didn't want the video to be too long and there were really no new sounds, so I decided just to showcase a couple of the main ones there. But they're still neat cards. It's really going to be up to you. How crazy do you want to get into collecting the Ride Chemy trading cards? Because the Final Form Legend Rider cards are just going to say the same as their normal Legend Rider counterparts, so no new sounds there, which is kind of a bummer. At least with the Legend Rider Final Form Ride Watches, they had their own sounds packed in, so that was a way to do that, but not really anything they can do here. So it's really going to be up to you how crazy you want to get. But even if you don't care that much about the cards, there's a lot going on with this issue. A lot of great picks in the magazine. You got the sticker book, you got the manga, you got the Blazer playing cards, which I think is really cool. So definitely a lot going on with this one. If you don't care about the cards at all, you could probably skip it, but there's probably something in here that will appeal to you. I was really excited about the manga. I didn't know that was in there. And the playing cards are actually really cool as well. I might give those a try. So definitely recommend checking this one out, especially if you're trying to collect all the cards. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.